Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today I feel like I should discuss a little bit of a different topic this time. Um, I think today we're going to talk a little bit about trolling and the mindset that these people seem to have when it comes to trolling. Now, for people who be trolling people's channels and things like that, it seems like these people have nothing better to do in life. That they're extremely jealous people. They don't seem to have the, what's the word I'm looking for, mortal comprehension or human understanding to try to understand, like, how to move on. They're extremely jealous, vile, disgusting people that likes to spew their venom onto people that they deemed quote unquote better than them or superior to them or something like that. Like, for example, everything that's been going on with my buddy Jesse of the YouTube channel Black Metal Rebellion, he's been getting a lot of like trolling. People are saying nasty things and stuff about him, like saying, oh, he's a poser. Oh, you don't deserve to live. You're vile. You're a pedophile. You'd be like raping little boys and stuff like that. And it's just absurd that a person could just sit on a computer or whatever device they use and simply just sit there and spew their venom about people just because they don't like or agree with their point of view on music or comic books or anything in general in life. And it fathoms me that people go through such lengths just to be doing stuff like that. I just don't understand it. And it seems now that I've had, um, I've had quite a few bad comments and things like that in the past. And I'm not gonna lie, in the beginning when I started doing YouTube, I basically just do everything in my power to try to ignore it or just laugh it off. Like, man, they're just having a bad day, or they're just being silly. You know what I mean? Like, it's just craziness to me, and I just go, wow, And actually, yesterday, I got a pretty nasty comment on my channel myself with a video I uploaded recently, or re-uploaded, I should say, of one of my buddies playing guitar. Now, for those who may have seen it, my my buddy Matt, he, how do I explain it? He's basically not like super technical or super brutal or heavy or whatever. He was mostly playing like a bit of a doom like vibe or whatever else you want to call it. It was kind of slow, but still had that heaviness to it. But this person who was pretending to be another YouTube channel that I follow said that he sucks, that he should cut his fingers off. Initially in my mind, I'm thinking this must be the person that my buddies were just telling me about. I'm like, okay, they warned me about this person. So, looked on this person's channel just to be sure. And yeah, this person was like a nobody. Like, he had no content whatsoever. He had no videos, no likes, just nothing there. Other than it says this person has no content, which is sad and pathetic to say the least. But yeah, so I basically said, uh, you don't really give up that much, do you? Because based on what I've seen this person do, you know, and I also said, well, if you don't like what you see on people's videos, don't comment or whatever. Just don't say anything. Like, what was the point? I'm like, not only are you wasting your time, you're wasting other people's time, but with your nonsense, you know? And it's atrocious. It's just disgusting human nature that people do. It's fucking ugly, you know? and left it at that, you know. And then day later, which is today, I deleted it, removed it, wherever. Which shit doesn't bother me. It bothers this person that they have to spend their time to um, be going to other people's channels and just spread negativity, and we don't have time for that. We have other things going on in our lives rather than just uh, let this nonsense just continue. If you don't like something or if you don't agree with something, I understood if you was to have a decent human conversation, like a sane, rational, thinking human being, and sit down and say, look, let's say if we talk about a band, for example, like say, me personally, I'm gonna say, for example, I'm not a big fan of Megadeth, for example. I've listened to their stuff, just wasn't a fan. And I honestly don't like Dave Mustaine. Uh, I really don't like the guy, personality wise. I don't deny the dude's talent and stuff like that, but I don't go to other people's pages and be like, oh, you're a fucking dummy for liking for liking Megadeth. They suck ass and they should just die. Dave Mustaine should kill himself, or other members of the band should just kill themselves and whatever. Who does that? That's disturbing. Like that's negativity. People don't have time for that nonsense. We have much things to worry about in life, like like our jobs, having relationship, human healthy relationships, metal or any other form of music that we like. We there are those of us who have children to worry about, families, friends, and other things like that. People don't have time for that. Like, why do you? I often question the human mind sometimes, and it's just like I said, it defies my comprehension as to what goes on in there. Well, I really want to understand the human brain and the human logic of the things that they do. Part of me wants to laugh at the crazy stuff that they do sometimes. Well, the other times it just makes me just really think, like, are they okay? Let's say the Joker, for example. Even though this is common terms, but it's besides the point. Okay, like say everyone mostly thinks that the Joker is, you know, crazy, like, and things like that. But how could he be crazy when he plots and thinks, and he's a mad genius? He's a master chemist. He know how he comes up with like chemicals and stuff like that. So evidently he's not insane, because if he was insane, he wouldn't know the right from wrong. I mean, a person who suffers from, like, say, paranoid schizophrenia or things like that, are they really insane? Like, are they capable of sitting down and thinking about plots of what to do, or anything like that? I don't know, but it's just, seriously, it just really defies my comprehension as to the stakes and the willingness to just sit on a computer or laptop or phone, something like that, and just bother people just the sake of just vile, just being vile and just being so bitter and just disgusting and just negative in life, rather than just trying to reach to the top on what you're trying to do. You know what I mean? It's very it's sickening. That's the best word I can describe it. And I do not understand people who do this kind of stuff just to bother people. You know, like I said, it's one thing to just pull a person to the side and have a decent, normal, sane, rational thinking conversation about topics and stuff like that, rather than just trying to argue with people and trying to spread your venom and just try to be atrocious and just try to be a nasty, disgusting human being. You know, it's truly nasty. And I don't understand that. But in other news, um, lately I've been, trying to uh, work on making music and things like that for you guys. I actually got to befriend some cool people as of late, and I've been very happy and stuff about that. So hopefully, um, we can get some music for you guys. Hopefully within this year or something like that. You know, musically speaking, we're trying to do a little bit something cool. You know, musically, we're gonna go for uh, an old school inspired brutal death metal, along with some black influences and things like that. So hopefully everything goes according to plan. It works out for everybody, you know, not just for myself, but for everybody else who wants to be involved and stuff like that. I'll have more info once I have it for you guys about that. And one more thing before I go, I have some band patches here too as well, which that's kind of cool. So hopefully by next Thursday or Friday, I can start, sewing these band patches when I buy a denim battle jacket, vest, whatever you want to call it. Hold on, I'll show you it right quick. Here's the first one. Little D side right here from their debut album, which that's pretty sick. Here's the section, one of my favorite black metal bands ever, Sweden, as most of you should know. I haven't listened to them in a while, actually. Next, we have another one of my favorites, Enslaved, from their second album, I believe, Frost. Yeah, it should be their second one. Here's another cool one that I got last year. They're called Mammon. They're a black metal band here in my state of Michigan. For those who don't know, please check them out. I'm pretty sure you'll like them very much. And here's one of my personal favorites. Death, from my favorite album of all time from them, Leprosy, right here. Back patch. I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this one when I first start. I'm gonna definitely do this one first. And last thing but not least, I have a message for all those who like to spread their negativity and whatever else that they do with people's lives and channels and stuff like that. This is what I'm gonna say to you: fuck off. You know, if you don't like what people have to say, don't bother to comment. Don't bother to do anything. Just ignore it and move on with your day. Fuck negativity. We don't need it. We don't need you. And thank you guys so much for watching. This is Rod Gill here, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much.